Hi, it's Shantae. Today I'm breaking down my exact portfolio strategy that's helped me avoid pitching clients for over 6 years. Which means I'm talking to you right now if you have a portfolio, but it's not converting potential clients into actual bookings, or if you're wondering when and how to share your results to close more deals. You're about to know exactly when, where, and how to position your portfolio so it does the selling for you before you even get on a call with a potential client. So, most social media managers have a portfolio sitting in a folder somewhere, but they have no strategy or how to actually use it to book clients. It's just kind of there. And they only share their portfolio when clients specifically ask for it, or they treat it like a resume instead of a lead generation tool, or they present it as an afterthought instead of leading with the results. In my business, I haven't pitched a client since 2018 because my portfolio strategy does the heavy lifting for me. That's 7 years for those of you who are like me and think that wasn't that long ago. Old age gets us. Potential clients see my results before they ever reach out, which means by the time we get on a call, they're already sold on what I can do. And honestly, this is exactly how I want to run my business. I hate outreach and cold pitching. I'm an introvert. Instead of chasing clients, they come to me and they already know they want to work together, which means not only am I not having to waste my time or energy, but I'm also getting on calls with people who are already a good fit for us. I did promise you to share my actual strategy, so here it is. Get ready to take notes. There are 3 places I use my portfolio to help me book clients. Strategy number 1, lead with results on your website. And this is probably the most important one if you do have a website. I have a dedicated results page on my website. I'll link it for you. It showcases client success stories front and center, and you bet I have this linked in multiple places on my website, and I have a prominent section on my homepage too. When someone lands on my website, they immediately see things like my client Diana's 69.9% increase in website traffic or Lauren's 100% increase in lead gen. These are business transformations with real numbers. So yes, I want those up front to show what I can do. So if you're going to use this strategy, make sure your results page is one of your main navigation items at the top. Use specific metrics that potential clients can relate to their own goals. Link to detailed case studies for people who want to go deeper in those projects. The key is that people can discover your results without having to ask you. They can do it on their own. They can do the research before they ever even reach out to you. Okay, so we're moving on to strategy number 2, include portfolio links in every proposal you send. So if you're new to selling or sales, this one is probably something that you don't even think about. Your proposal is where price objections happen. So yes, you do talk about price on the discovery call, but when your client is reviewing your proposal on their own, some sales objections might pop up and you're not there in person to answer those questions or tell them, why you're worth that amount to invest in. So that's where you want to reinforce your value with results. You're not there, but you have that link there in case they need it. In every marketing proposal I send, I include links to relevant case studies, not just a generic, like here's my portfolio link, but specific examples that relate to that potential client's industry or their goals. So match case studies to the client's specific situation if possible. Place your portfolio link strategically after you present pricing and use it to justify your rates with proven ROI. This way, if someone sees your prices and thinks, is this worth it? They immediately have proof that yes, it absolutely is. This is a good business decision working with you. I'm going to show you examples of what I currently have in my proposals. So I'm so sorry, podcast listeners. You have a little disadvantage here, but essentially it's a short client testimonial with their name, industry, and a concise headline that highlights the results we got them. And now we're going to move to strategy number 3, create those deep dive case studies. I've mentioned these multiple times, so I'm going to tell you more about them. This is where most people stop too early. And you can't do that if you're charging premium rates, wanting to attract premium clients, and want to stand out from the inexperienced social media managers out there. So in my case studies, I don't just show the numbers as results and call it a day. I tell the complete story. So for example, client Diana that I mentioned, it isn't just the increase in website traffic that I talk about. It's a full narrative about her challenges, our strategy, and the transformation that she experienced. You want to make sure that in your case studies, you include the client's original goals and pain points, explain your strategic thinking and decision-making process, and show the human impact, not just the metrics. How did this change their life? How did this help with their business? When someone reads Diana's full case study, they're not just seeing results, they're experiencing what it's like to work with me, and they can picture themselves in that transformation story. This is where that hero's journey comes in. If you've taken my marketing strategy class, you'll know how to do this successfully. And if you haven't, I'll link it so you can investigate if it's something that you might want to take. Now let's get really nerdy for a second, my favorite thing, and honestly this is why I even changed my major from film production to advertising, and it's because of psychology. There's a reason why these strategies are so effective. It completely changes the sales conversation. Instead of me having to convince someone I can get results, they've already seen the proof. They already know I can make it happen. When potential clients reach out after seeing my results page, the conversation isn't, can you help me grow my business? It's, I've seen what you did for Diana and Lauren. How can we make that happen for me too? That's a completely different energy. They're not interviewing me to see if I'm qualified. They're already convinced and they want to move forward. And this works whether you have one case study or 10. The key is being strategic about when, where, and how you show them and not waiting for someone to ask you. Obviously, the more you have, the more experience you can prove that you are, but even starting with one is better than not having any at all. Which, by the way, if you're still building your first few case studies, my reporting results playlist will help you track and present the metrics that actually matter to clients. I'll link it for you. And if you're looking for help actually building case studies that tell these compelling stories, my portfolio building class walks you through my exact case study template and shows you how to present results in a way that converts. You'll get the same Canva template I used for case studies before I moved them over to my website, plus the scripts for incorporating results into proposals and positioning yourself strategically from day one. And because you're here right now, listening to me app, you can get $20 off the class with code PORTFOLIO20, and it'll show you how to build case studies that convert, includes templates and scripts, and if you haven't had a client yet, there's portfolio briefs to help you get started. Remember to use code PORTFOLIO20 to take $20 off the class. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you next time.